Hi, fam. Late as usual. I know I was binging out on a another new YouTuber's channel, and I'm going to give you her name and everything in a moment. I'm gonna get this up first. Trying to get it set up. I don't want to have to just say mess with it any. Um, so where's the tree? Tree is right there. And back y'all up in this corner. And if you see the chaos. Hi, Renee. Hi, Deborah. Renee, how did your daughter's surgery go? I'm going to try it right there, guys. My grandson just came home, had that award ceremony. So I told him we have to put it in the frame. Let me get some cleaner for the table. Can you bring me some paper towels? So, okay, guys. So, we know there's a lot of stuff that we're going to do. You can't be showing your bird chest to the people. Got a lot of stuff to do. So, I'm going to jump right into it. Now, this will not be, when I leave you guys in an hour, I will not be finished with this at all. But I did want to, however, show you guys some things that I'm working on, still working on. Also, just do a little bit with you guys. So I have already taken everything off the table from the Thanksgiving holiday, but I did not, however, clean everything off, the glitter and everything. Lavon, can you bring me some paper towels, please? Can you bring me some paper towels? So I just put all of this stuff on the floor. I know that's kind of like bad, but I do it, and after I finish with everything, I go back and give my floor a good sweeping, and this is a 8-seater table, and you can take it out. You can take it has 2 leaves in it, so you can take the leaves out. But we always have it set up as an 8-seater. And I always like to start with a clean table. My son still hasn't brought me some paper towels. Yeah, like he old. Like his memory is gone. As you can see back here in the corner, I have the tree. It's going to be, just trying to get some out my closet. Huh? That's what I know. And we're going to do the pencil tree in here this year. And normally it's over where you guys are at, but I decided to change it this year to put it in this corner because we have windows right here, and that way it'll bring a little bit more festivities to the outside as well, looking at it. So, Katie Crafters, I think that's her name. I'll give you her full YouTube name. She was a little bit of the reason why I was late signing in. She has a phenomenal channel. She's a new YouTuber. Um, Amazing Dollar Tree DIYs, amazing decorate with me videos. They're very detailed videos of decorate. Her nano is, if you know anything about the millionaire house, with Melanie, her decorating skills is up there with hers as far as the Christmas decorations and things to that nature. So that should tell you something right there. She's gonna go places fast. We are gonna do a collab together. Don't know what yet, but we will. And here lately, I haven't been really subscribing to other YouTubers' channel unless it really speaks to me, or if it's one of you guys that are just starting out as well and asked me to come over to your channel, and I do. But other than that, nope, gotta really speak. Has to really speak. And actually, I went overboard with the cleaner, guys. But I said we will start with the table, and I bet I left it upstairs. Got those I did. Oh man. Why are you going upstairs? But anyway, so I'm going to get my son to go upstairs and get some stuff that I need for the table right quick. But while he's doing that, I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to do a finish one part of a DIY with you guys. And I told you guys I went to Dollar Tree and I purchased some of the red placemats, and I was going to make a home, and I searched. I could not find those pillowcase. Table mats. I could not find them. So the next thing I thought about was I picked up a lot of their table runners. I picked up a lot of their table runners, and this right here, I think that's the reason why I couldn't find them, because this right here worked out really well for the pillows. I was able to get 2 pillows out of each table runner. And if you don't have a Cricut, there is a method that you can use to hey Lala. Oh, Renee, I missed how you said how the surgery went with your daughter. I will go back up there and look at it. I'm trying to see. I know what I'm gonna do. Just unplug the phone for now. I need a glue gun. I got the wrong glue gun. So I look, and don't you know it, like, LaVon, look at my Cricut and bring me some of those small glue sticks that's sticking out the back. So when you know it, I could not find them.
What's up, gang?
They can't see you right there. You have to go over there. That's my son waving. He just got back in from my grandson's awards banquet for football, and where he did the food. But anyway, so if you don't have a Cricut, don't fret because you can still do this DIY, guys. There is a method, and I can't think of her name. It's another YouTuber that showed me um this method, and you use your printer, you use scissors, and you use um baking sheet, like the wax baking sheet thing. You use those and you can make stencils. Create crafts with Katie. That's her name. Hi Katie. She's the YouTuber I was just telling you guys about. So when we finish our live, please and welcome her into the family because she became a family member today. So go over and support her channel. You would not regret it. I'm telling you, you would not regret it. My mouth was in awe. I was like when I saw her decorating skills and her DIY skills. And oh, by the way, Katie, I'm stealing your bills. I'm stealing your bills. If you want to know what I mean by that, guys, you have to go over to Katie's channel and look at what I'm talking about. Okay. Renee, Rosa, it's going good. Hello. Hi everyone. I'm gonna just say hi everyone so we can get a little bit of stuff done because I'll talk to you guys and forget about what I'm doing over here. So now if you don't have like a Cricut, like I said, don't fret, you can still do this. So I went on Google Image. Actually, let me tell you where I got inspired to do this at. Oh God, she is killing me if I. Oh God, I just drew a blank. What her name? Anyway, I'll leave her name down in the description box as well. She did the one that I did the copycat of that red ornament from. So I was watching her haul, and she had this beautiful pillow, and it was glitter. The it was glitter. The This part right here was glitter. The Santa and the reindeers were glittered, and so I was like, oh, I want to do that, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to do the glitter unless I did the method I was telling you about with the stencil. So I said that my colors are red, black, and white in the dining room, so it'll work out really well because the back end is red and the decal was black. And okay, guys, remember I said I was going to start um a segment called Learn Cricut with me, because I made a mistake when I made these black decals, but thankfully it came out good. But she had that pillow, and then I went into Michael's, and I saw another pillow like this, a lumbar pillow, and it had the same Santa thing on it, but at the bottom it had "Believe in the Magic," and I really like that saying. So I came home and I put the two together, and I came up with this pillow. So, like I said, this is a half of a table runner from Dollar Tree, and I just cut it straight in half. And then before I close it up or anything, I I make sure it's even. My iron, which is a what you call it, a stapler. A stapler. I use a stapler to make this flat. But anyway, so I'm going to turn it inside out, and it comes almost perfectly where you can fold it right in half, and don't have to worry about where the middle at, because it is perfectly done for you. And I was doing this on my counter in the kitchen, and of course my counter is a different different material than my table, and I do not want to get hot glue on my table, so I have a board. But what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to turn this on. That would have helped, wouldn't it? But anyway, so this, when we do this one, we're going to do this pillow, finish this pillow. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do to the window treatments, but I'm not going to do the window treatments up here. We're going to try to get the table done, at least the center of the table, the focal point of the table done. And we may get an opportunity to um pull out the branches on the trees. And if not, I want to show you a little treat that you can do with flock trees. So this will be warm in just a second. LaVon, you upstairs? He went upstairs without me. While this is warming up, I want to show you guys one more thing. You know, I was doing a lot of DIY ornaments, and I wanted to show you a couple of other ones that I have done. Oh God, come on, where is it at? Oh, I see it. And you're gonna be shocked on one of them. I'm glad the Dollar Tree mirror is sturdy. Okay, so the first one I wanted to show you is this pick, and all it is a styrofoam ball with black paint and a little bit of glitter in it. And I'm making several of these to go in the tree. So that's all that is. So styrofoam balls, you can get those from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has different sizes. And you know, I did some more picks with these styrofoam balls as well. Then I made this beauty out of one of the Dollar Tree mirrors, and all I did was just add some ribbon to it and put a little bow on it, and that's going to help reflect, you know, some light on the tree. I'm going to make a few more, probably 2 more of these, and then 2 other square ones. So it's in 3s, so I will be making 2 more of these. And then this is just a plain Dollar Tree ornament with black paint on the inside and a little bit of the same glitter that's on the styrofoam. So you can't really see the glitter. LaVon, I need you to get something for me. On my on the the chair in my room, the long one, I got some red tablecloths that look just like this up there. Can you run up there and get those for me? So I have this, and you guys, well, I don't know if you know, but I like to seal my top on so it won't come flying off. And then I'm going to put the red bow around it. Go the same way as the thank you. And all I'm I'm going to do is cross it like this. I'm going to tack the back of this one down so it won't move. And I want the pretty side out. And I'm going to do another one. Cut this off on this side. And hopefully I get this right. Normally I get this wrong when I'm trying to ducktail. Oh, I got it right this time. I have to cut this off right here. Okay, so far we have that right here, and my thing is crooked in the back, but it'll be all right. And then I'm just going to add the little bow right here and put it in the center. Oh, and Katie, if you're still watching, our colors are almost alike. And we have that. And to do the string, we're going to do this. And this way it incorporates all of our colors. And you can do these in whatever color you want. I don't want it that long, so. And there you have it. Another beautiful ornament for the tree. Okay, so let's do the pillow right quick. Finish the pillow, and then we're going to go ahead with the table. So I have I had Gorilla Glue sticks in the big one, and but this one is a strong glue as well. I'm sorry, guys. That was my daughter. Today is Half Pints, which is my youngest birthday. She turned 1. So she's having her party right now. And of course they mad at me because I didn't make it. I didn't go. I didn't even go to my grandson's I didn't even go to his awards banquet. Go back. What you looking for? Hey, look at her video. All right, I'll call you back. You know I'm live. All right. She did her smash cake video, guys. That's what my daughter was calling to tell me to look at her video. And you know what the new rules that YouTube, turn that down. The new rules that YouTube have, I can't bring my grandchildren on my channel that much anymore unless I'm dedicating just a video to them, because I have to label it made for children. I hate they say kids, but that's what they say, made for kids. But you know, we need to stop calling our children kids because they are not baby billy goats. So anyway, I turned all these little technical difficulties. I turn this inside out, so the decals are on the inside. And I do 2 things. One, I put a bead of glue down the, like I'm sewing it. Now, if you have a sewing machine, you can use that, but I didn't feel like pulling out my sewing machine, and this glue hasn't filled me yet. So, and then if I put it up in storage, and when I get it out, if it's popped open a little bit, I could just take glue and go right back in there. So I do the normal, like everybody else would do if they was making a pillow, sewing it down, in my case, gluing it. And I make sure that I keep it even. And so by doing that, I just go in and push the edges together. I gotta do this. Bring my tape over just to tap it. Making sure that I keep it even. And I go all the way to the end. This is awkward because I don't want to get any glue on my table. All right. And then I let this side dry a little bit. I'm going to go back to it again in just a second, and I'll show you guys what I do as well. And like I said, don't worry if you don't have a Cricut. You can do this with glitter. You can do it with Mod Podge and paint. Mod Podge and glitter. You can do it with paint, with your stencil. Just stencil your paint on once you have your design and you have it down. You can do the same thing, and it may come out even prettier than having a Cricut because it's paint and it's glitter together. And I think the glitter part of it would be really, really nice. Okay. And so once you have your two sides closed, what I like to do is go back on the side and I like to seal it. I like to go down right on the edge and seal it, and that gives it another extra added protection. So if I miss the spot, I'm closing that spot up when I'm going down the side and I'm sealing it in. And I say this is equivalent to doing a serging it. If you had a serger, and you serge your fabric, that's what I equivalent this to, the serger, because the serger locks everything in place. And if you don't know what a serger is sort of like a sewing machine, but when you use it, it actually hems your things closed. If you, I cut this one off, but I'll show you what a serger does. And I do the same thing on the other side. And I have a small glue gun right now, guys. I was using my Big Daddy with this, so using more glue sticks using a small one, but it's okay. It's glue sticks. I have a whole lot of them around here. And just like right up in here, this part right here, it looks like it's open, but I'm quite sure it's just where the glue is a little bit farther inward. But I put the glue up here and now it's sealed in, so it's not going anywhere. And I know this takes a lot of time, but trust me, it's worth it because your creation will last for years and years to come. And you don't have to just use it. So I'm making 8 of these because they're going in the chairs, the dining room chairs. Okay, and so then what I do is I like to get this all the serge part off. And I'm going to show you what the serger does. Bring it up to you right quick. So a serger does this. It makes those little, it locks the stitching in the fabric so it won't unravel. So that's what a serger does. And it has several different rows of, I can't think, guys. So then the next thing I do before we go is I do a little bit more than half. I just leave enough room to put my hand through, and I close this up. And this material does like have where it frays. So I also go across the top of it, and I seal the parts so it won't fray in as well. So I don't have to worry about my pillows falling apart by fraying, because I bet I did this. Oh no, I didn't. Thank you, Lord. I don't have to worry about them fraying, because this is Dollar Tree, and we get some good deals from Dollar Tree, but at the same time, it's Dollar Tree, guys. And I'm not going to make the same mistake I did before. I turned this before it dried, and I had glue all on my pillow, and I was sick. So the first thing I am going to do on the table is, now guys, you see I'm jumping around because I want to try to get as much as I can done with you guys. So I have some of the tablecloths left over. And I was going to use these for the tie backs on the chair, but I think I'm gonna use ribbon. So I will use 2 of these, and I probably can take these that I have left over and use them for the tie backs on the chair. And what I wanted to do with this is I wanted to take Mod Podge and I wanted to put it on the edges, like right here on the edges, and sprinkle the iridescent glitter on it. But of course, time did not permit, so I will not be doing that. But I like the table runner to fall down on either side. So majority of the time I have to have 2, not unless I find a really, really long table runner. And once I get this the way I want it, I'll put a little glue right here on this center part so that it won't move around. So I'm going to finish showing you this right here so we can get to the table, because I know that's what a lot of you guys want to see, is the table. So I'm going to stick my hand in. And I'm not being gentle with this, guys, either. I want to make sure it's going to stand up to people sitting on it and putting their back on it. And guys, this is my pillow. And all I got to do now is put the stuffing in. So you will see these guys on the reveal of our table. All right, so let's get to the table. Let's get to the table. And I'm going to bring you guys back up some. Right there. And let me see how long this is on this side. Okay. It falls right at the bottom of it. And that's what I like, that, just like that. Let me make sure that this one is the same. Okay, right there. And then I'm going to put these two together. And guys, remember, this is Dollar Tree table runners. And I'm just going to seal this in. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to flip it over. And do this same exact thing for this one. Ouch. Mean old hot glue burning me. And you do have a little bit of time to move it if it's off a little bit. So there's the table runner. And it's $2. I think it's gorgeous. And I think it's going to add just what we need to the design. Okay, so after that, I am going to put the greenery on. And all the greenery is a garland that I've used years and years. And it still has some of the white flowers in it. And I'll keep the white flowers in it because our colors are red, black, and white. And these are magnolias, and they are from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree sells them every year, white, gold, and I think they have rose gold now and silver. And as you can see, it lights up, so I will run a cord down it into the thing so it will have light in it. And I'm just gonna fluff them out just a little bit because I'm gonna sit some stuff inside of here, and so I want to put some holes in it. And I got these from Walmart last year. I got the large one, and I got I think it's the medium size one. It's not the really small one. So I always like to face my decorations out towards the house. So like when people come in to the house, they can see the decorations on the table. And I have candles to put in here. And like if I put big pieces like this on the table, then I don't set up the ends. The ends is where my husband and I normally sit at anyway. And majority of the time, we're entertaining, so we don't hardly ever sit down to eat. Thanksgiving we did. And as you can see, they are dusty. And I'll just fluff up this. And this ribbon is perfect. It goes in the line of with our pillows. It says believe on them. And I store these in a corner. I don't put these in storage because lanterns you can use all the time for different things. I can use these for Valentine's Day, maybe even an anniversary. My husband's favorite color is red, so all right. And so Dollar General last year had these lanterns with the little red trucks in it. Right here, they had the little red truck. They had a snow globe in them, and I could not find anywhere. And Felicia, she went out in Atlanta, and she found me. She was able to find me one, and I searched and searched and searched and searched, and I actually found one. It was tucked back away in a corner. It looked like somebody had hid it to come back for it, but it was mine. And they do light up. You can't see it right now, but they do light up. And last year I didn't unplug them. All I did was, this one you can see, all I did was tie some tape around the tester that they have, and I made it stay on that way, and that way it'll stay longer. And it was $10. I don't know if they have them again this year, because I really haven't been in Dollar General for any Christmas decor or anything really lately. I've been trying to use what I have in my stash so that I can try to get some stuff gone out of my home, so I don't go in and I'm not challenging myself unless I really need it to not go buy anything. Just use what I have already from the Dollar Tree to do projects, because I have projects to do. I'll get sidetracked and do a different one. And so I'm gonna put these in here as well. And I like to sit it inside of the garland. I don't like to just sit it right in front of it. I want to sit it around it where it's like it's a part of the garland. And the Millionaire, along with Katie, they use lanterns, and they put them in the tree. But of course, the pencil tree is not large enough to put the lanterns in. I think this one well, no, because this is the same size, it's pretty much. And this is another lantern that I got from Dollar General last year, and I did a DIY with them. Put a little owl in there with some, it's Dollar Tree stuff in there. Put Dollar Tree stuff on the inside. And then I just put a bow on it. And so you can see pretty much I'm using lanterns as my focal point. And so this one will go right in the center. And I know I won't get it all the way down on the table runner, but I will flatten it out. And that is not the center. The center is right here where my magnolia is. I have to move it. Deshaun, don't come on the camera, hon. I hate that, you know, I can't bring my grandchildren in because they love to be a part of the channel and they're part of me, so I like to share them with you guys. But I understand that there's some people out in the world that only means harm to children, and so I understand YouTube's position on it, and I thank them for keeping, you know, the children safe. It just sucks. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to nestle. It's got lights in it too. I got to figure out how to turn it on. Everything up here is going to be lit, so let me sit down and make sure it's straight. Okay, and then what I want to put on either side of this one is I have these reindeer, and I think I got these from, if it wasn't BitLots, it was TJ Maxx. So I don't have the sticker still on it. So it's either TJ Maxx or TJ Maxx, Michaels. I think that, no, they're Michaels. They come from Michaels. They came from Michaels. And so I want to put one right here. I'm gonna tell you what else would be so pretty right here. If I would have used some flock garland so I can match the tree. And I may put some fake up here. And as you can see, the table runner is moving around. But to be honest, this table runner is here really just to protect my table. And it'll show a pop of red, but it's mainly here to protect the table from the scratches and everything. Wish I had Kate skills doing this. She's a pro at this. Using the branches to hold on to decorations.
Excuse me, that means what? You good?
Oh, this is nice. The same one that made This is simply nice. It's a ornament with his. It says Coach D, Craven Jaguars, and it has Jaguars all over, and it has 8U because they're an 8U basketball team, and you can tell it's done football team. This right here feels like it's engraved, but you can do this with a Cricut, guys. You can do this with a Cricut.
So you should do that.
It's nice. I love the fact that my son takes time with his son. He coaches football team, his basketball team, and I have one grandson, I mean, two grandsons, and he wants to get the other one because my other grandson is around all girls. So when he gets around, when they get together, it's like, oh my God, you should see him. Okay, and I want to find something red to add in here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two ribbons, two different red ribbons, and I know you're saying you should have put the ribbons on first. Oh, we almost finished with this, guys. I'm gonna straighten it out. Babe. Yeah. Those big candles that's right there in front of the fireplace, can you bring them to me, please? I know you're saying that I should have put this on first, but the technique I'm going to use, those big cream color ones, it's three of them. Look behind the tub, babe. Look behind the tub, right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much I need, like that. And I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to use the branches to like go all the way across here, so it look like the garland, the ribbon is going in and out of the okay. Looks like it's going to go in and out. But before I do that, I do have to add one more thing in, and it's the last thing I'm going to add up here. So I'm going to have to take this out. I'm going to have to move these back some. And I'm going to add our DIY candles that we made. I think I should. I'm trying. I'm gonna add these in right here, right beside the thing. And I said that I was gonna add some candles throughout. I have some white candles, pillar candles. And this ribbon on the candles is the same ribbon I'm using right here at first. And I might rethink this lantern. I might. I'm not for sure yet. And I always know where the center of my table is because I use the leaf as the center leaf as my guiding point. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna put him where he needs to be. I don't have him in there yet, but I'm gonna put him where he needs to be. So I can go through here and add my ribbon. And you can do this technique with Well, you can use unwired ribbon, but it's best to use wired ribbon. And also, you can put 2 or 3 ribbons together, like a large one, a medium, and a small size as far as width is concerned. And you can put all of them together. This one is just aggravating me. And once you finish, if you see, I'm going to go back and forth because I don't want to run out of this ribbon. So I want it to be even on both sides. And I make sure on this side, I bring the folds inward. So when they meet in the middle, they're facing each other. And it's going to look like these candles, the ribbons from the candles went out into the garland. So at least you guys, you was able to do the center of the table with me. And like I said, we are not finished. Probably tomorrow I will upload the finished thing. And I'm not doing a whole house tour, guys, with regards to a tour of the home. I'm just I have decorated, but I just don't want to. I'm not even going to show you guys the outside of the house. I did decorate out there as well, but I'm just not into it right now. But I will do the dining room with you guys. You going out, babe? Who is that? My brother? Who? Hank. What you got to do for Hank? Oh, you going out tonight? Yeah. And guys, another thing I like to do is like I'm here with this one, but I also like to come on this side as well. I like when you're sitting at the table, I like for you to be able to get a real good, sense of, oh gosh, she didn't forget me. She gave me something beautiful to look at as well. So a lot of my decor, I try to make it multifunctional for both sides. Guys, I burnt my finger really good. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking a branch and twisting it around and then stuffing it down. And see, probably can get 2 more out of this one. Oh, there's one right there. So these need to go right here. I know we probably already on time. And I am, rushing my centerpiece. But for the most part, when I leave you guys, you'll know what it's going to look like. It's just going to be more polished when you see the full table thing tomorrow. Okay. And so then I will go back in with this one right here and put it through there. So let me straighten this up some. And I always have to see which one of these are gonna fit. I don't think these gonna work. I have to put these in. And these are candles that flicker, and I will find another. I will put some greenery in here as well. And this one, since it's taller, I can add my tall one. And then I will put a little short one right here, like that. And I will put some greenery in there as well. So guys, the next time you see this, it will be all finished, have the tableware on it and everything. And let me show you a quick tip right quick before we get out of here on your flock trees. Now this is some Mega Hold. This is Mega Hold hairspray. And as you know, flock trees, they shed a lot. So let me lift you up before we go. Yep. To the tree. And so what I like to do is take the hairspray and I like to spray the branches. And I use some real good smelling ones because I don't want the tree to stink. This smells awesome. So you just spray it on. And this is a 7.5 foot flock tree, pencil tree. I got it, I think I got this one at Black Friday at Lowe's. And I think I paid like $20-something for it because it was the last one. And it may have not been, it was a Black Friday deal, but it didn't sell. So it was the last one. I think it was the floor unit. And I paid like $20-something for it. And it's a $300-something tree. So you can get great deals. You just have to be on the lookout for it. Because people will go. They will go and buy stuff up when it's only 90% off. But me, I'm a bargain shopper, so I like to wait until they're 40, 50, 60, 70% off. One more thing. I know I keep saying one more thing. I couldn't find the red curtains that I wanted. So this right here, I went to Ross and I found a tablecloth. It's a tablecloth and it is super wide, and as you can see it matches the table runner from the Dollar Tree really well, and it has these little sparkles in it. And so I'm going to use this, cut it in half, and I'm going to make a curtain out of it, and I'm going to use this along with the black draperies I got. And I may even keep these, the white with a little bit of silver in there. I'm not for sure yet. But so you can always find something that you need in conventional ways. So I couldn't find the curtains that I wanted, or the curtains I found were outlandish price. And I think this was like $4.99, $5.99. And the curtains was like $49, $50, something like that. And I'm not gonna, I love my curtains, but my draperies, but I will shop around eBay, Amazon, Wish, wherever I can to save a buck. Because my husband is tight on the dollar, guys. Tight. But I'm glad he's like that. He is my yin to yang, the yin and yang thing. We were just talking about that today. So, okay, guys, I hope you truly enjoyed this little insert of the dining room. Doing a little bit with me. I showed you guys the table set, and I think when I made the chargers. So, the table well will be red, black, and white, and yeah, and I found those red placemats that I was going to use for the curtains. So now I'm going to use them for placemats for the table. So I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you to the moon and back again. And guys, I see you Monday on Diva's Talk Time. Please go over to Kate's channel, subscribe to our new family member. You won't be disappointed. Um, she has a beautiful mantle that she did, a beautiful tree, and I done watched those twice. I watched her DIYs for her bells. You would be amazed at these bells that she made from Dollar Tree items, and they look like they're real bells. I mean, so yeah, go over YouTube. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I got almost 50 and I decided to get adult acne. So I have acne medicine all over my face. That's why it's shining. But yes, guys. So tomorrow I will be finished this and I will put it up on the channel. So you will see this tomorrow. You will see the completed dining room on tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it a little while longer and then I'm going upstairs. Yay, Deborah subscribe. Good night, Deborah. Okay, guys, so don't forget, go over and show your new sister some love, and you won't be disappointed. Thank you so much, Lala. I hope you guys will truly like the finished product when I finish everything. And thank you for hanging out with me for this. Good night, Renee. Renee, I hope you left me, email me, or make sure you let me know how your daughter's surgery went. But I hope you enjoy this. And good night, Rebecca. And I will love you.
I'll be back early. Ain't gonna be no late night.
Yeah. All right. And have fun. So, yes, we continue to pray. Oh, guys, I have a prayer request right quick before all you go. My aunt is in the hospital. My baby aunt, she's only 6 years older than I am. Her daughter came home the night before last and found her on the floor unresponsive. She called 911. My aunt is a diabetic. So she called 911. 911 came. Her blood sugar was over 8. It was 840. Be to God, she was still here because 840, guys. It was 840. And so they rushed her to the hospital. They had to put her feeding tube and breathing tube down her. They didn't know if she was going to come out of it. They actually was told my cousin, she's the only child, so she's more like a sister to us. They told her that if she comes out, that's the words, if she comes out, they don't know what type of condition she's going to be in. But thanks be to God, we went up there the next day and we talked to her. We laughed and joked with her, and believe it or not, she started coming around. You could tell that she was trying to talk, but she couldn't. She yawned like twice, so that was amazing. And then so yesterday, I called my cousin, and she said she was fussing the nurse staff out. She is fully awake. She still is groggy. She thinks she died, and she may have. She thinks she died. She thinks she was gone for 3 years. That she's been in the hospital for 3 years. Yes. They had to have a sit-in nurse with her because she started pulling at all her stuff. So they had a sit-in person sit with her, and she told the sit-in person, she was saying, come on, come in and sit down. And the sit-in person was saying, there's nobody there, Miss Blake. And she was like, it is. Don't you see the woman in the corner? She's standing in the corner. So I do believe that she has angels that are looking out for her. I do believe that she probably had a close call, so she may thought she passed away. But 840 guys, she should have been gone. They got it down to 400, then they got it down to 140. And when we was there, she went back up to 310, but they gave her more insulin. I'm trying to go fast. But so the bottom line is that she's coming around, she's doing good. Kate, her name is Kate Crafton with Kate. She is on our live tonight, so you can go up and scroll up and find her, and subscribe to her channel. But yes, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for all the prayers for my auntie. Thank you for all the prayers for Renee's daughter. And I will see you guys on Monday night, Divas Talk Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I will see you guys tomorrow on the upload. Bye bye, guys. Okay, Carrie. I got a pop up from Vera Carey.